Yeah, women treat a date like it's a doctor's appointment. Like, oh, do I have to? Do I have to go on a date? Even if you're paying for it, do I have to? Do I have to drive my car? Do I have to sit in a booth and stare at your ugly face? Do I have to get free food? Do I have to? Can we just reschedule it? Like, do I have to? It's just like that's their whole life. And then, you know, wish upon a star, you meet a girl that's actually excited about meeting up a guy. God forbid. What a novel fucking concept. You know, and at this point, maybe I should just live out in the fucking, maybe I should live in the bar at this point. You know what I mean? I'm getting so fucking fed up with this shit, dude. Like, there's nothing, no matter what I say to a woman, no matter how much dick I have, funny, witty, I don't pay for the date. It doesn't matter, dude. It just doesn't matter. So maybe I should live in a club. Maybe I should just rent in the club. Just rent my apartment over the club and then live there. Maybe I should become a bartender. I don't fucking know. Maybe I should just get drunk and do drunk man game. Because at this point, I'm fucking pissed. That's not a great way to approach a woman, but you know, it's passion. You know, like the dark side and shit. You know, I just feel so fucking, I have so much pissed off energy, dude.
Let's get into it, baby. This is Travel Bang back again. Thanks for rocking with me one more time. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Here to talk about the dark arts of seduction and the nuance of game. I'm glad you came. Okay, so that recording that you heard was from a very close friend of mine. He is in my Freundeskreis, my friendship circle. And usually I don't share recordings like that. Why did I do that? I was sharing it because I want to show all the men out there, okay, that are frustrated, that are learning game, that are trying their best to be, you know, active in the dating world, and are just basically hitting a brick wall, and they don't know why, okay? And I wanted you to hear that message so you can understand this guy. He is one of the baddest, I mean Michael Jackson bad, not the bad in the bad, but the bad in the good. One of the baddest pickup artists out there. Like within the community of pickup artists, within the community of the manosphere, everybody knows who that is. I'm not going to say his name because I want to keep his identity private just to give him respect. But I wanted to show you the frustration that even a seasoned veteran such as just this gentleman that you heard runs into frustration, hits the brick wall, so to say. And by all means, his level of game is astronomical. It's on another level. But see, that's just to show you a human side that we all run into it. We all have bad nights or bad weeks or even bad months where we go through a drought, where nothing seems to pan out in regards to dating women and trying to acquire their companionship and their intimacy. You know what I mean? And that's what I want men out there to really understand, because you have some other dating coaches out there. You know what their names are. I'm not going to say it. I want no internet beef, but these gentlemen will just really talk down on young men, you know, like they're idiots. Like, oh, they're trying to do the drill sergeant tactic where they want to break you down so they can build you up. But that doesn't really work unless you're going through military training. You understand? And they make it sound like, you know, if you just knew game, if you just learned how to do game, you would never, ever run into this type of rejection, ever. And that's just not true. That is just not true, especially with what's going on out here in the modern day world. Bringing it up again, I have to, because people have amnesia. They keep forgetting the 30-year study that is showing that most people, if you go out on the street right now, a good 6 to 7 men and women that you run into on the street that are single haven't had the boom boom, okay? Haven't did the Humpty Hump, haven't did the naked tango, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Within the last year. You know what I mean? And it gets worse because they're saying some people, it's not just 1 year, they're going many years back. You know what I mean? So this is a strange time that we live in. And I gave my theories in the other video about microplastics being in our drinks and our food. It's beating down our sex hormone, which in turn makes a lot of people, especially women, just not interested in the opposite sex. Or for all my lesbos out there, I love you, you know what I mean? Even women who do love women. It's just meaning that in general, it's taking away the sex drive from human beings, just not, you know what I mean? Being interested, not wanting to put urgency in meeting somebody to acquire their time for companionship and bedroom intimacy. You understand? And everybody's running into this. Everybody is running into this strange, awkward, modern time that we have now that, you know what I mean? Like dating apps are literally being used for entertainment, like video games. They're literally on the phone. You listening? They're literally on the phone just to match with people, mostly women, I hate to say it, match with people, feel good, like, oh yeah, I'm attractive. Look at how many people I matched with. Look at how many, look at how many people I was told today how beautiful I am. Ooh, I feel good. Oh, whoop, I'm good. And then they don't look at the dating app for a week or two. And the time they get your message, they already have 20 other messages from the other dudes they matched with, these type of women, right? So that's what's going on. I just want to let men know, look, how do you get around? I want to let men know there's a way around this issue of frustration, which can drag you down in the doldrums. It can make you into a derp state. As Owen Cook from Real Social Dynamics, RSD, says, it puts you in a derp state where you don't feel motivated. You feel almost like unattractive. You're just, because yes, gentlemen, as I always said, don't let women validate you as a man. Don't seek their validation, to make you feel more of a man. But at the same time, there's the flip side of that yes, we do want from the opposite sex, us as men, we want to get women to reciprocate interest, and it does feel good. I don't care what anybody says, it does make you feel like a brutally handsome, really awesome, masculine, attractive man when a really beautiful, breathtaking, beautiful woman says nice things to you and reciprocates the interest. So that's just the fact. So if you go a long time with no reciprocation, yeah, it starts beating down on your self-confidence and just, you start feeling. So I want to say the only way around this, gentlemen, is I'm going to go down the list. First of all, we all know when they said, know thyself. You must embrace and become your purpose. Even Albert Einstein was quoted in saying something like, don't base your happiness on people or things. Base your happiness on your accomplishments, on your purpose, basically, right? And that's what I want every man to understand, that you have to embrace your purpose. What is your mission in life? Make it your career. Make it your job. Find something. If you don't like your job or career, then find something on the side that you just passionately love to engage in. Why do I say that? Because those men who have their purpose don't make women their purpose. Every man I've run into my whole life who made the woman the purpose has really had, at one time in their life or more, their heart, their soul ripped out their asshole. Just really heartbroken because they put all this validational needs on a woman, and then when she ain't feeling it no more and wants to go the other direction, say, I'm Audi piece that 1000, the guy's heartbroken. And the same thing with marriages. How many guys have gotten dumped by their wife, divorced, and they're devastated. They're devastated. They're just ready to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge. You understand? To keep from doing that at any point in time, gentlemen, you have to have something bigger going in your life than the woman. Whether you're in the relationship or whether you're dating, whether you're even in love with a woman, you're feeling that, ooh, the warm, tingly, fuzzy fuzz feelings, butterflies in the stomach. You feel so awesome when you're around it. I understand that feeling. The oxytocin releases, the oxytocin, the love hormone. I get it. But you always got to have your focus on your mission, on your purpose, and it can't be the relationship partner. It can't be the woman. It can't. You know what I mean? And as long as you have the mission, the purpose, even if the next 100 women, the next couple of months or the whole year, 100 women reject you, don't want nothing to do with you, don't want to date you, don't want to sleep with you. If you have your purpose, trust me, the blow to your ego will be less. It will be less destructive. And you also will always have that self-confidence, like, you know what? This is my purpose. This is my rodeo, the rodeo show that I ride on. I don't base my validation 100% on what women think about me, because we know women are like the weather. Sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's stormy, sometimes there's sun, sometimes there's heat, sometimes there's cold. You can't put your dependency on a woman's, mood or emotions. Even in a relationship, it could change on a drop of a dime. The second thing I want to hit is back to working out. Okay? I know there's a lot of couch potato nerds out there and they're not trying to hear this, but I'm telling you right now, if you work out, if you stay fit, if you do put a little bit of weight training in your regimen, even if maybe you're not like me, maybe you don't want to go to the gym every other day, but maybe just 2 days a week, go to the gym, get fit, and those hormones, those happy hormones, okay, in Germany we call it Glückshormonen, okay, the serotonin, the oxytocin, the dopamine, it starts flowing, coursing through your veins. You just feel better as a person. You feel more confident too, because, for all the guys out there with dad bods, or the men who got the moobs, the man boobs, or the little pot belly, or even overweight guys, you can change. You can change and you'll feel better as a person when you look in the mirror and your testosterone is where it needs to be. Remember, aonutrition.shop. Want to get your testosterone where it needs to be. Being fit and having your hormones in the right place, less depression, self-confidence, out the yin yang. You're feeling great. That energy, remember, energy, frequency, and vibration. We pulsate energy, frequency, and vibration. Women pick up on that. And the more positive energy, frequency, vibration that you give off, remember, the more they intercept that, the more they want to be a part of that. Nobody wants to be no woman wants to be in a part of a man's life who's just droopy, in the derp state, negative, living in the doom and gloom world. Okay, so please, I know I keep hitting on that, but please work out. Make sure you're not ingesting, eating nothing but crap. Okay, the last one I want to hit is, women are going to hate this one. Women are not going to like this advice. Gentlemen, you got to spin plates. You got to juggle many different balls. Meaning, a lot of guys, when they're out there dating, they just focus on one woman. And I used to be that guy that did that. You know what I mean? Many moons ago, I would do that. But now I would tell every man, talk to multiple women at all time, okay? I'm not telling you have to, sleep with multiple women. But I'm trying to say is have different communications at all time with different, 3-4 different women, because most women are so fickle. We already talked about the flake rates. As a matter of fact, the recording I showed you was my friend complaining about being constantly flaked, okay? And this is what it's about. That when one woman flakes you, right? She doesn't come through with the meetup. You get stood up. She doesn't even show up or whatever. Oh, my dad's house burned down. Oh, my tia is sick. I can't come through. All these excuses that are not real. They're just fantasy to not meet you up. Guess what? It hurts less. Okay, when a woman gives you these dumb excuses and flakes you, or even worse, ghosts you, just blocks you on the app, right? She's on your WhatsApp and she's gone. She blocks you, ghosts you. It hurts less. It affects you less, shall I say, when you realize, oh, that's right. I'm talking to 3 other chicks. were just as good looking, and they seem to be into me. You understand? That's why they call it spinning plates. Spinning plates, or I like to call it juggling balls, okay? Talk to multiple chicks. And even when you're in the relationship, now don't tell your girl this when you're in the relationship, you still got to keep at least some shallow, communication going on with other women, because the relationship you're in, whether you're married or not, there's no guarantee it's going to last forever. So you don't want to burn those other bridges, the other connections to other women. Plus, it'll align the balance of power between you and your woman, because your girlfriend or your wife will know, oh, she knows like, oh, she's thinking to herself, he's still got a black book. He's still got his his communications off and on the low with other girls from the past. And the woman thinks to herself, the woman you're with thinks, I need to keep myself in check. She thinks to herself, I need to treat him right. Because what do we say? A man with options is a man not to be screwed with. A man with options is not to be screwed with. It's when you're in scarcity, gentlemen, that you get treated like crap. It's when you're in scarcity, gentlemen, when you go out looking for a job, they can feel it. They can smell it like a shark can smell blood in the water 10 miles out. They can smell it that you don't got options, that you are in a state of scarcity. They can sense it. We talked about energy, frequency, and vibration. It's not what you're saying. It's the energy you're giving off. They know. They know. So remember, a man with options is not to be screwed with. And write it down. We're going to go through this again and again and again. What do you look into? What kind of woman are you looking for? A woman who's fun, fit, friendly, submissive, cooperative, and ready to go. Fun, fit, friendly, cooperative, submissive, and ready to go. Gentlemen, if you ain't learned that, if you ain't memorized it like it's your favorite rap song, then guess what? You are never going to really know what you're looking for in the woman or women that you're looking for to engage into for companionship purposes, for bedroom intimacy purposes, or whatever that you're into. You need to know these personality attributes and characteristics, because if you don't know what you're looking for. You're just running through the jungle blindfolded. You wondering why you hitting coconut trees. Boom, boom, boom. Ha ha. Till next time, asombroso.
Take tight on and take it off. Oh, is it on? I'ma break you off. It's on. It's on. It's on. It's on.